Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode about the Retroid Pocket 5. Today marks 10 days since I started this channel and already we're almost at 1,500 subscribers. That is amazing! Thank you so much to everybody who's watched the channel so far. Thank you to everyone who left a like, a comment and subscribe. I'm so overwhelmed by the positive reaction I've had so far and I will strive to keep creating good Retroid Pocket 5 videos for you every single day. I already recognize some of the same faces appearing in the comments every day and it's so lovely to see the same people again and again. I feel like we're already growing a community here and I am so honored and grateful for all of the nice comments and messages you've left me so far. Seriously, thank you guys. So 10 days since receiving the Retroid Pocket 5 and making this YouTube channel, I thought it would be a good time to talk about your frequently asked questions. I'll try to answer some of them in this video, as well as my other videos that will be coming up on other days of the week, and also just tell you a few quality of life things about the Retroid Pocket. I will be making a full comprehensive review, but I'll be doing that after 1 month of using the device. I really want to put it through its paces so that I can tell you all of the good and all of the bad in detail. So let's get into your comments. So first of all, we have a comment saying that input latency is always a thing with wireless controllers. This is something I touched upon in my TV video. Bluetooth audio latency is usually more problematic. Have you tried any earbuds? So as of yet, I have not done that. So let's try my AirPod Pros. I'll put them in and I'll let you know if there's any latency. And then after that, I'll use a Bluetooth speaker so you can also hear the latency for yourself. I just played some YouTube videos and jumping into a game. I'm not noticing any huge audio delay. Everything seems pretty snappy. Now bringing in a Bluetooth speaker so you can hear everything. There doesn't seem to be any noticeable delay. It's actually running much better than I expected it to. And with this lovely screen and Bluetooth speaker, this is beautiful. Also, I wanted to show that gyro is working for this game. I can actually control it with gyro, which is lovely. I'm going to make a longer video about this game soon, but here's a spoiler. I'm enjoying this more than I ever did on the original console. So is Bluetooth audio latency problematic? Absolutely not. Our next comment is, can the A, B, X and Y buttons be rearranged? I prefer more of an Xbox style to a Nintendo style. Yes, well if you mean physically rearranging them, yes, the Retroid official website shows you how to move them around. And if you mean rearranging them in software, again yes, if you drag down from the top of the screen, we have this controller style icon. And right now it's on retro, that's what I prefer. But if you want to change it to Xbox, you simply just tap it and it will change to Xbox style. So at any time, in any game, you can change from a retro style game configuration to Xbox style, just by pushing this one button. The next comment asked me, how much did I pay for import charges? So I paid 30,000 won for import charges, which works out to around $21. How were the ergonomics with the left stick being at the bottom? Did you feel any discomfort while streaming shooters? So I personally prefer the left stick to be at the top. And if there was something I could change about the Retroid Pocket 5, that's probably the #1 thing I would change. I feel a lot more comfortable with an analog stick being up here. But as it is, I don't feel any discomfort. It's actually pretty comfortable, especially with the ergonomic grips on the back. So is it uncomfortable? No, but I do wish it was at the top. The next comment asks me, have you tried the secret game Red Hat Italian Man's Journey in a Floating Boat Hat? The Red Hat Italian Man is definitely coming up in one of the upcoming secret console videos, so watch out for that. And in general, I've had a lot of requests about games. So I've been putting together a list of recommended games and I will continue working on these and I'll put together more showcases in the future. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more games tested on the Retroid Pocket 5. For Call of Duty, have you tried going into the Retroid settings and switching the input to Xbox and seeing if it works without having to map the screen? Yes, this is something you can do. I released a video showing you how to map the controls on the screen for any game you'd like to play. And I used Call of Duty Mobile as an example because it's a popular game and has lots of icons on the screen. So I could really teach you how to map each icon individually. But for Call of Duty and some other games, you actually don't need to map the controller, and that's something that I should have mentioned in the video. If you swipe down from the top of the screen and change the controller style to Xbox, many games on Android will natively recognize it, and you won't need to map the controls at all. For any games that don't recognize it and you do need to map yourself, you can see that video up here in the card, and I will teach you how to map controls. What type of cable do you use between the TV and the Retroid Pocket 5? So I got this question quite a lot in my TV video. I used a simple USB-C to HDMI cable. This particular one also has a USB-C charging port, so you can charge the device while you're using it. It works really well for the Nintendo Switch, but I'm not sure if it's working fully for the Retroid Pocket 5 yet. Anyway, any USB-C to HDMI cable should work great. Does the fan kick on loud? So the fan doesn't kick on automatically unless you set it to, and if you do set it, in my opinion, yes, it's loud. So from the top menu, we can choose our performance setting: standard, performance, or high performance. For 99% of my usage of the Retroid Pocket 5, I've been keeping it in standard mode, which means the fan is not on. Right now, the fan is not on at all. It gets a little bit hot at the back, but the way the device is made, your hands aren't really covering the vents, so you don't feel it too much. If you do want to boost the performance mode, putting it into performance will turn on the fan on quiet mode, which is barely audible. I don't think you'll even be able to hear this. When putting the fan in smart mode and jumping into a game, the fan doesn't seem to kick on for me. I feel like it should because the back's getting quite hot, but at least so far it's not kicking in. So if we really want the fan to kick in and we set the performance level to high performance and the fan into sport mode, now you'll hear the fan kick in and it's quite loud. I find the sound to be quite annoying, so I really wouldn't like to play with this unless I was playing with earphones in. I'm now going to hold the Retroid Pocket an equal distance away from the microphone that my mouth is. So now you can hear both my voice and also the Retroid Pocket at the same distance from the mic, and you can probably hear how loud that fan is. I wouldn't be comfortable using it like this. So for me personally, I always just keep performance on standard, the fan off, and so far the performance has been fantastic. Once again about the sticks, how do you feel about games that use both sticks and triggers on the RP5? Is it doable for long periods of time with reasonable comfort? Are you able to get into a good flow with the game and not struggle with the controls? Yes, I find this very comfortable. Before I received the RP5, I was a little bit worried about the stick being at the bottom and I thought it would be uncomfortable because I find PlayStation controllers to be quite uncomfortable. But so far, I found it to be very comfortable when playing. I think a lot of that is to do with the grips. Personally, I find the Nintendo Switch to be very uncomfortable, and it's the main reason I didn't buy the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, because it was flat. These grips go a long way in helping with comfort. They're really ergonomic, and they make gaming for long periods very comfortable. Another thing I love is that the sticks are concave, which means that your thumbs sit in them really comfortably. These are great sticks, and the overall experience is very comfortable for me. This is a question I get a lot. Which app are you using to play the mysterious console? I cannot actually tell you the name of the app, but I can tell you it begins with a Y. So from there, I think you can find out what it is. This is a question that I got a lot recently, and it made me laugh. Are you employed by Retroid? Absolutely not. I'm not affiliated with Retroid in any way. I'm actually a full-time teacher in Korea. I have no relation with Retroid at all. The only one affiliation I have now is I have an affiliate link, which I asked for, and you'll see other YouTubers in this space have too. That means if you buy one of these units from the link in my description, I can make a few dollars. So if you are thinking about buying one, please use my link and I'll be really happy. One of my viewers actually did buy one with my link a few days ago, so thank you so much to whoever that was. And in the same vein, are you employed by Retroid? How were you able to get a review unit? This is the #1 comment on my early videos. How did you get this unit? Well, first of all, this is not a review unit. This is just my unit. I paid the full price for this. This is not a free review unit. I've had a dream to create a channel like this for years. I bought all of these other devices years ago. I'm not going to be able to fit them in the camera, but I bought many little devices years ago that I intended to show on a channel like this. So I emailed Retroid and said, I don't care about the bugs in the unit. I don't care about the problems. I just want to get the device. I want to learn everything about it, and I want to teach people about it, and I want to help others. So could you please just send it to me early? And I didn't expect them to say yes, but thankfully they agreed and they sent it out to me early. So I'm so grateful for that. So if anyone from Retroid does ever watch this video, thank you so much. And then I also did get one more comment yesterday, which unfortunately I don't have a screenshot right now, but someone said, you must work for Retroid because you know so much about the product, which that made me laugh. I'm dedicating all of my time to studying this product. When I'm not working at my job, I'm spending all my free time trying to learn about this product so I can make informative videos and help you guys. For everybody who's watched my videos so far and liked and subscribed and left kind comments, thank you so much. I'm truly overwhelmed and I really want to keep bringing you great content every single day. And on that note, I did get a couple of really lovely comments from two people I admire in this scene. I got a great comment from Stubbs from Retro Handheld saying, "Keep going." That really inspired me. Thank you so much. And I also got one more comment from Retro Gamecore who said, "Great video, thanks for making it." Thank you so much for these kind comments. They really mean the world to me. I will keep going and I will try to make better content. And I'm going to finish this video with one more test. When you press the power button and sleep or suspend the emulator, does it resume or does it crash? So that is something I've not tested because there is a big problem with the Retroid Pocket 5 right now, which is the battery. One of the reasons it was delayed 2 weeks is that it doesn't sleep. When you turn off the screen, the battery just continues to drain. The first day I had the device, I went to bed with the battery around 50% and I woke up and it was dead. The battery had run out completely. So whenever I'm not using the device, I turn it off. And then when I want to use it again, I turn it on. Thankfully it turns on very quickly, but it's definitely a bug they need to fix. So I've not yet tested sleeping the device and seeing if it crashes the emulator. So now jumping back into our game, the little Prince Boy game, Exhale of the Crazy, I will bring in a timer. I'm going to go make some food, eat the food, and come back and we'll see if the game has crashed or if it's still playing. So let's start the timer now. Okay, it's been 27 minutes. I'm back with my milkshake and let's see if the game has crashed. I fully expect it has, by the way. Let's load up the device and... oh, we're still in game. Oh, we're still playing. Oh, that surprised me. So on that note, thank you for watching, everybody. Please like, leave a comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, tomorrow, for another video about the Retroid Pocket 5. Thanks for watching.